Here from ARIO, head of ecosystem in the team, joined by Martin from iExec. Hi, Martin. How you doing?
Fine, thanks for having me today. It's really cool.
Yeah, awesome, man. It's been great working with your team over the last few months to kind of get to this moment. So it's really nice to kind of share it with everybody and kind of dig into what we've put together and also kind of what the opportunities are here for builders as well. So today we are talking about unlocking the power of privacy-first messaging. We've been working with iExec to integrate Arweave as a storage layer in their privacy tooling. And we've got some really exciting stuff to show you. Before we dig into that, maybe Martin, if you want to give a brief introduction on kind of yourself, maybe your background in crypto and kind of how you got to where you are and what you do at iExec now, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, sure. Nice to meet you. Really cool to be here today. Nice to all the audience. Hopefully we are a lot. So I'm developer relation at iExec. Basically, I'm empowering all the builder working with our tech, create educational content, doing workshop like today, and traveling all around the world to host some conferences and really cool stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. So I'm working at iExec. Regarding iExec, we started in 2017. We are OG in crypto. We passed through 2 bear markets. We are still there, bigger and better than ever. We passed through decentralized marketplace, then adding the blockchain layer. 2 years ago, we worked on specific developer tools, and today, we created a privacy toolkit that make it easier for developers to add privacy in their Web3 projects. It's a kind of it's a plug and play tool that leverages decentralized confidential computing. Sounds a bit complex, but don't worry, I will break down everything for you. Something really easy.
Lovely, awesome. Yeah, it's kind of like this crazy world. I mean, specifically around Web3 Telegram, which we'll talk about today, of like how the crypto ecosystem coalesced around a messaging tool that doesn't have a particularly good track record for privacy when there's other like privacy enabled options. So like bringing kind of privacy just at a high level to crypto is like critical, I think, for it's important. I don't want everyone to see who I am and where my assets are and so on and so forth and what I'm spending money on. And similarly with messaging as well. So this space for me is like really, really important for kind of where we take this thing in the future.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no. I'm totally agree with you. We have a vision like it's create a world where digital assets are securely owned, protected, and monetized through simple, interoperable tools to make privacy the default of Web3. It's a kind of, it's our goal, our vision, and even more with messaging, like you said.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah. So with the tool that Martin's going to go through today, we've released this now. It's open and out. You can use it. And we're working with iExec to put incentives together for builders. There's sort of £100,000 or up to $100,000, sorry, it's the British in me, available for grants, which we can talk a little bit more about later. But Martin, I don't know if you want to start by giving like an overview of what you want to go through today, or if you just want to kind of like dive straight into it.
Yeah, just a quick sum up. I think before starting deep diving in Web3 Telegram and our collaboration, we need first, I would like to explain what is confidential computing, decentralized confidential computing, and a few things about iExec and our tools. And everything, you will see that everything's coming together, and Web3 messaging become an obvious tools to use for privacy messaging. So it won't be a bit technical, but don't worry, I will simplify everything, and I will for sure explain how we are leveraging the R.io tech, how we can integrate it, and you will see how it's easy to integrate R.io and the perma-web storage in our process.
Awesome, man. I love it. Let's go.
So let's start with confidential computing. Whoa, it sounds a bit scary, but just typical security measures protect data at rest. It means encrypted and stored in a server, or protecting data in transit. It means the data traveling through different networks. But the real problem is how you can protect data in use. because for any kind of application to process and compute data, the application needs to see the data. And it means that the data remains unencrypted during the computation. So that it's exactly where the malicious attacker can come and take advantage of it.
Yeah, it's like if you give someone access to data, they've got the data, right? So they can do whatever they want with it. So
yeah, it's exactly where confidential computing comes in. So
nice.
This slide looks kind of scary, but not that much technical term. But what you need to know, it's at the core of confidential computing, we have something called TEE, Trusted Execution Environment. It's basically a secure vault thanks to, it's a secure vault in the CPU thanks to Intel SGX chipset. So to make it simple, it's a hardware-based technology. We are using small specific chipset, and inside we are able to create a vault, a black box. And everything that happens in it remains totally private and confidential. Totally, even for the operating system itself. So there is two really cool parts, like the isolation. Everything that happens remains confidential, and nobody can see, alter, or stole any kind of data and see the processing. And attestation reports. Attestation report, it's a kind of trust badge proving nothing been tampered with during the processing.
Nice.
So it's a hardware-based technology. It's confidential computing, process data in use. And if we zoom into what iExec is running in this black box, we can run database. So classic database, but in a black box, able to store private key, API key, every kind of secret. And it's something really specific to iExec, we can run some application. So it means we are able to make any kind of application compatible with this environment, and this application can process any kind of data in a private way. So that's really the foundation of our technology.
Is it kind of like Docker, whereby like anything you can run can be like virtualized in this environment and then run in that secure way?
Exactly. We are working with Docker, so I don't want to be too technical, but we are using Docker to launch applications. So what we've done, we have taken it one stage further by adding the blockchain layer. Mm-hmm. Get some awesome benefits like data ownership, management, and even monetization. And if you merge both confidential computing and Web3, it gave birth to decentralized confidential computing. And in simple terms, with this technology, you get to decide how your data is used and who gets to benefit from it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really like Arweave is like designed to solve one problem and solve it really, really well, right? Which is like to be able to store data for a very, very long period of time and know that it's there.
Yeah.
But that design is like, it's kind of like Bitcoin for data, right? It doesn't try and do too much. So things like encryption, decryption, and even more importantly, like access control over data and being able to like, me, Kemp, can give you, Martin, access, but then also revoke that access. Like that's not a solved problem in the Arweave space. And then even a step further of like me, Kemp, being able to give you, Martin, access to do something with this data, but not actually give you the data. Mm-hmm. That's a really, really, really important like innovation and step to be able to like commoditize data on Arweave and do some really interesting stuff with it.
Yeah. And definitely. And this foundation, DCC, we built two developer tools, really important. Like it's kind of two pillars. You need to understand these two things before talking about the combination with Arweave. It's Data Protector. It's a tool to encrypt data. It's an end-to-end encryption tool. And with this tool, you can protect, but you can manage access, as you said, and you can monetize data within the Web3 ecosystem.
Nice.
And on the other end, we've got IAP generator. It's basically iExec application generator. It's building any kind of application running in TEE able to compute this the protected data created by data protector in this secure vault. I like to make some design with my hands.
I'm pretty like, I do the same thing with my hands as well. It's fun.
I'm a visual guy, it's why.
It's the French in you. You're expressive. I like it.
So, it's a plug and play tool. Let's focus a bit on data protector. It's an end-to-end encryption tool. It's, as I said, you can protect, manage, and monetize. It's a plug and play, because what I mean when I say plug and play, it's basically, I think I've got it there. You're seeing my screen, perfect.
You want to zoom in just a little bit, maybe once or twice? Is it going to let us?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, there we go. That's great.
So it's a technical part, but you just need to install the data protector package, like by running npm, even better yarn on npm, and then you can import it in your project, then instantiate it, and you can easily. You just need to install data protector in order to use each method available, and it's exactly where ARIO is included in the process. Like you will understand how it works, but you will create protected data, and this encrypted data will be stored on Arwave thanks to the partnership we just set up. And it's a really easy setup and easy process. And the cool stuff is with your technology, it's permanently stored. So you are not afraid to lose your data, and you can use it whenever you want. So that's really pretty cool. Let's do a quick demo with Web3 Telegram.
Awesome.
Web3 Telegram is a part of Web3 messaging. It's one tool. Web3 messaging. Let's connect my wallet. I can share the link in the chat if some of you wanna try it in the same time. I think I can chat. How would I private chat?
Just on your right at the bottom.
Private, okay. Oh no, it's private. Okay, anyway, I will share it later.
I'll share it. You're good.
Cool. So let's connect my wallet. So in Web3 messaging, there is two tools. Web3 Mail, it's a way to send an email to an Ethereum address without knowing or storing the email. So it means I can send you an email directly to your Ethereum address, and you will receive it on your Gmail account, whatever you want. And it's the same with Telegram. And for both tools, R.io is compatible with. So you can use both. Nice. So let's create a protected data with Web3 Telegram. So first, you need to pick your chat ID by running a simple bot on Telegram. There is other way to find it, but we provided an easy trigger where to find it. So I will add a name. So I will call it ARIO, and I will create a protected data. I need to sign 2 transactions.
What's the two-step transaction? What are you signing?
So I'm creating the protected data, and then I'm identifying me as the owner of this protected data. Nice. But if you want to integrate this tool and make a really UX seamlessly design, there is a lot of account abstraction possibilities. So you can skip all this stuff. So I just created a protected data, and I've got it there. So let's focus. Let's check. Sorry, there. What happened under the hood when I clicked on protect data? First step, the data, my chat ID, has been encrypted and with a symmetric key. The symmetric key has been dropped on this database running in this enclave, in this black box. It's totally secure. The encrypted chat ID has been dropped on R.io. It's stored on R.io. And the final step, we are calling our smart contract data protector. It will create the ownership of the data. And it's an NFT ownership. You will own this data. And the cool thing is you can set some governance role. Like I could say, hey, you can send me some message on Telegram, but only 10 times. And you will need to pay $100 because I'm a really famous DevRel.
This might be a great way to slow down the spam, man. It's like, if you want to reach me, it's going to cost you a few pennies.
Oh yeah, it's totally slow down spam. And oh yeah, totally. So I just created my protected data. So let's go there. And as you can see, it has been dropped. It has been stored on ARIO. Let's zoom a bit. Okay. And I can, you may think like, okay, Martin, but there is a link. I can download this data. Okay, let's do it. And oh yeah, I'm in localhost. Sorry, I should. Let me go on demo.
It's impossible to have a live code right that goes perfect. There's always a little niggle.
So it should work. And I will pick another one just to show you that. No, it's not this one. Not this one too. Sorry. So I think oh yeah, but I can share my, I can only share my my browser. So the point is I would be able to download this encrypted data, but if I'm open it, it's gibberish. Mm-hmm. You can do nothing with it. You need to be the owner. You need to be linked to this NFT and this decryption key.
Nice. So, and it's that's kind of like that relationship between like how you set the access controls that dictates whether or not the data protector will allow you to see that information.
Yeah. Nice. So just before going to the next step, because okay, I've got a protected data encrypted and stored on ARIO. Amazing. Mm-hmm. But you will need to authorize some people, some stakeholders to use this data. So you will need to grant access. And in this process, you will need to authorize someone to use it, but you will need to authorize an iExec application. Mm-hmm. So an iExec application, as I said at the beginning, it's an application able to be launched and able to run in this vault, in this enclave, in this TEE, Trusted Execution Environment. Yep. This application will be able to compute and do something with this data. So it's exactly what I'm going to do. And I think you get it. According to you, what is my iExec application there? It's a quiz.
It's a quiz. Say the question again, sorry.
What is my iExec application? What is the application running in this enclave in the Web3 Telegram demo?
Is it Web3 messaging?
It's Web3 messaging. It's Web3 Telegram, exactly. Web3 Telegram is an iExec application running in this black box.
Nice.
So what I will do?
Just like double clicking on that real quick, like it could be anything though, right? Like it could be like an intermediary service that I run that handles access control for like anything else. And Web3 Telegram is like an example demonstration of how to do that. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You can think about whatever you want. Any kind of application able to compute any kind of data. You can think about AI model running in this enclave, able to compute some data, encrypted data stored on R.io. Mm-hmm. Nice. So let's authorize a user. For the demo, I will authorize myself and set 10 the number of access. So let's add a user. Okay, perfect. I create a predicted data. I could authorize you to, but for the demo, it's easier to authorize myself. But I'm now able to use my own predicted data 10 times. So,
okay, that's cool. So you've kind of set like a threshold of like how many interactions you can have with this piece of data.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Wait. Yeah, granting access. All right. So let me go back on the code. It's always better to see the code because it's not only picture on slide. Grant access. This method got a few parameters. The first one, it's the protected data NFT address on the blockchain. So as soon as you will create a protected data, you will have in return a blockchain address or an address. So it's the first one. The second one is the authorized user. So it could be you, it could be someone else, it can be everybody. And the third one is the iExec application. When I clicked on grant access, it authorized me, but in the meantime, it authorized Web3 Telegram. So it won't be there Web3 mail.
Yep.
But it will be Web3 Telegram.
In this example, is the protected data is the Arweave hash, and then the user address is like an EVM wallet, or?
Yeah, it's the last step.
Got it.
I will explain everything, and hopefully it will be crystal clear. So, okay, I've got a protected data stored on ARIO. It's encrypted, no worry about it. I authorize a user and an iExec application able to use it. The last step is I will trigger a task, a confidential computing task. Let's send a message. So, okay, I've got my bot there. Let's send a message from Martin. Hello, guys. And let's go. So a few transactions to sign, but for the demo, it's a local setup. And I should have a pop-up like, okay, great, you successfully sent a message. And it should arrive in a few seconds. So to make it clear, the workflow in a nutshell, I protect my chat ID, I authorize a user or a platform, I authorize an iExec application. It means at the end, the platform can use the authorized application to use my protected data. So in this demo, when I clicked on send an email, send a message on Telegram, in this black box, the application is launched. It will get the protected data, the hash on r.io.
Yep.
It will get the encrypted, the symmetric key. It will decrypt the data and get back the chat ID, and then be able to send a message on Telegram. And everything in this confidential black box. So you can stay totally anonymous and chat with your user and whoever you want.
Nice.
Okay, great. So we talk about Web3. Oh yeah, so just a quick point, like I talk about Web3 messaging, Web3 Telegram, but if you think about building something new using our tech and using r.io, you can bootstrap in a few command lines easily a privacy preserving application. It's literally IAP init, you've got an application able to run in a TEE on your local. Then you can build it and you can deploy it on the network.
Nice.
And okay, with this workflow. So
we actually, just before you move on, Martin, we actually had a question. I know there's a team in our ecosystem that are building Telegram integrations. They're called Flowweave, and they've asked if they could drop a Telegram bot as an IAP into the TE and run that there.
Yeah.
Nice, very cool.
So to really make this experience easier for builders, you can go on our GitHub, and there is some different starter, and you've got iExec Next.js starter, and you will see you can git clone it. And I think it's time now to explain how you can set up r.io in this process. And you will see it's really, really, really complicated. I think everybody is ready.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm hoping it's sarcasm. It feels like it's going to be.
You just need to go on the iExec documentation, click protect data. Let's go pick the upload mode, copy paste upload mode Arweave, drum roll.
Oh, I love it. That brings me much joy. I like that.
Done. You're a builder. You wanna try this? You just need to git clone this repo, run npm run dev, and let's go. You can protect any kind of data, store it on your permaweb, and compute it with iExec application. So I think best fits ever, best collaboration ever.
I love it, man. It's it always gives me like little moments of joy in programming. You just like, all you got to do, I just got to change this one thing, and I get all of this stuff for free. It's why I love Go programming so much. Just a quick question. In the iApp domain or space or whatever, you've got, this is like a Next.js starter, and I noticed we were working with React code there, right? But I assume that you can just run server applications inside as iApps or in these TEs as well, or am I missing? Yeah.
So just to be a bit technical, there is two kind of trusted execution environment. We are working with SJX chipset. It means it's protecting the application, and you can have some library incompatibilities. It can happen. So basically, in a full house, you are protecting only one room. But right now, we are working with a new technology, way powerful, called TDX, Trust Domain Extension. It means you can protect the whole house. It means you can run an entire VM in this enclave. So there is no more limitation, no library incompatibilities. You can code in whatever language you want, even in PHP. No, I'm kidding. I'm loving PHP.
Yeah, the Facebook was built on PHP, right? So it can do something.
You're right. You're right.
There's a quick question from the same team who asked the Telegram bot question. They said, can we encrypt API keys, which can then be later called upon by an authorized user?
Yeah, definitely. It's what we call dataset type. You can basically encrypt any kind of data, and you just need a few setup, like you will need to, on the data protector side, need to specify that it's an API key, and on the iExec application side, you need to specify it's an API key, and it will communicate smoothly like that. And you can protect it API key, you can protect it video, picture, whatever you want.
Seed phrases.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
It's the ultimate flex. If you can store seed phrases on Arweave openly and securely, then you've.
You know what? For the next demo, I will protect in live a secret seed with some $1,000 on it.
Yeah. There was a cool there's these Arweave puzzles that exist out in the wild, and there's a few that are still there. And it was like Arweave sat there, and if you could figure out the puzzle, you could get the R in the wallet, and you could probably do something quite fun with this as well. Like you have the seed phrases there. If you can figure out this puzzle, then there's $1,000 in there. It would be cool.
Nice. Okay, I think we checked everything. The last thing is, if after this workshop you've got a crazy idea like mixing ARIO and iExec, you've got a project and you want to add a privacy layer in it, or if you want to build a privacy by design Web3 application, feel free to contact us. We are providing some grants, bounties. We are helping and growing our community. We've got a dedicated support. We've got a Discord, like where everybody can ask questions, check for grants, and etc. And if you wanna all the useful links, you can check this QR code, and I will share my link tree. In the same time, should be right there. Okay, let's go. Share it. Perfect.
Yeah, have you got any links you want me to share?
Yeah, let's go. There is everything inside, from the demo, SDK, video, and even my Telegram contact. So feel free to invite me to drink a beer or a coffee whenever you want.
Nice. I love it. That was awesome, man. That's really, really good. Like, it looked really clean to use, and like it's been a regular occurrence for me where we've had teams come to use Arweave and like have to solve this privacy problem, right? And like encryption and decryption is like it's easy. Like anyone, you can encrypt and decrypt data, but that access control piece is so useful. Of like, as we said before, like I can give you access to data that you can't see, but you can do stuff with, and I can also then revoke that access as well. Like the unlock that provides for building on top of permanent data, I think is super interesting. Like in the use case around Web3 Telegram itself for privacy preserving messaging and email, and like all the way on to like AI agents and all of this stuff, right? It's a really big unlock. So super interesting. And I think you did a very, very good job of explaining it.
Thanks. Yeah, you can think about Web3, WeChat, Web3, every communication application, basically, even Web3 SMS, phone, and stuff like that. So yeah, and everything stored on the permaweb, thanks to you. So yeah, and we had some really amazing use cases. We sponsored East Belgrade. It's a hackathon really cool 3 weeks ago, and we've had some really crazy projects combining like someone encrypted the human storage on ARIO, and scientists can compute and analyze to find genetic disease with an iExec application without seeing the human genome. You can even train some model with, so pretty exciting.
Yeah, like the future that we're going to live in, I think is going to be crazy, right? Just have people like creating data sets all over the place, and then like have data marketplaces that can be able to access them without relinquishing the control of the data, or like because once you give it to them, they've got it, right? Yeah, super interesting space. So I put the link tree up on the screen for folks to get in touch. I would make a comment from working with the iExec team. This is actually the first time I've met Martin, and this has been really fun. And I think he would be super useful and helpful to anyone that's interested for us, like questions and figuring out what to build. And then from working with Ricardo and the rest of the team as well, I'm pretty sure that if you've got some ideas here and you want to get in touch with iExec, they will be really good and help you kind of move that along. I think Flowweave, who are asking questions, hopefully you might hear from them pretty soon. And I don't know if you wanted to kind of share anything about the grants program, if you have any detail on that, or if it's best for people to go and check out the link and kind of find it from there.
Yeah, so about the grant, it's a classic process. It's you got an idea, you can chat with us, we will challenge it, and you can apply. You can apply for a grant. You basically need to have a project with an existing user base or a pretty new, interesting use case, leveraging our technology. And we are open to chat to any idea in challenge, and check what crazy thing we can build all together with the community.
Excellent. Yeah, I think we've put up to like 50K in the bucket as well. So for our side, like we're really interested to hear any and all ideas, particularly folks that kind of like marry Web3 Telegram and data protector and this privacy with other layers of our stack as well. So Martin, I don't know if you're aware, we have like a naming system which can give human readable domains to data stored on Arweave. So there could be maybe something cool to do there in terms of like organizing and this encrypted data and using the name service as like a human readable way to be able to find that data. But kind of anything in that space as well is super interesting to us. I think the kind of point of access for the grant program is mostly with you guys, but we're super interested to hear from any of the teams in the program as well that are kind of interested in building more on the ARIO stack too.
Yeah.
Cool. Was there anything else? Was there anything we haven't covered that you wanted to cover, or you feeling good?
I've got a pretty big news. It's like currently this technology is running on our sidechain. It's an EVM compatible sidechain called Belcourt. And the big things, we are starting deploying this tech on different layer 2 and 1. So it means we will bring this privacy technology, this privacy layer, to a broader ecosystem, and a lot of new layer will be able to to build some amazing application everywhere. So it's quite huge. We are hardly working on it.
Nice.
And there is a lot of thing to explore with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
As you said, and there is I think it's only it's the beginning of a long-term partnership.
Yeah, I think so, right? We're starting with the messaging space, and then but data protected core as a core technology can expand to any use case, right? So this is a really good way to kind of test the waters, and then I'm super excited about where it can go in the future as well. But that's awesome, man. So you're bringing iExec tooling natively. When you said layer 1 and layer 2s, I'm assuming you mean the Ethereum world, the EVM world.
It's I don't know if I'm
allowed
to. Yeah. I just want to tease a bit, but I think announce this big news soon. I don't want to be fired tomorrow.
yeah, no worries, man. That's funny. I've put my foot in it a few times in the same way as well, and I always get told off by marketing. So, I mean, this was great. So maybe just in summary, if folks want to find out more about the technicals of this integration, I did have a link somewhere in the chat. You can head to this link to learn more about the implementation details. So if you're a builder here and you've got an idea, head here and take a look. And then the Linktree link, I'm guessing, probably has the docs on it, but also sort of any of the other relevant information that folks.
There is my contact. You can contact me with Telegram chat. You can go on the Discord chat. There is a lot of way to contact us.
Cool. I pray for your DMs over the next few days, man. You're a saint for making it. But in all seriousness, you can contact me as well. But Martin, this was really, really fun. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for doing such a great presentation. And yeah, looking forward to working with you guys over the next few months, few years.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It was an amazing time.
Yeah, cheers, man. Yeah, have a good one. Bye.
Yeah.